All right, hello everyone. Welcome to Plant Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun, or at least we used to. At least be off Wi-Fi. Take Wi-Fi off and do it the right way. All right. Hopefully y'all are still with me. There we go. Looks like we still good. Let's go a different route today. So I got a long drive out there. I just got a phone call from the emergency line. Of course, I'm still on emergency and got to go way out here to Virginia Beach. Somebody lost power in their bedroom, so can't have nobody sitting in the dark. So I'm gonna go out here and see what's going on and figure out their problem. This could be a 5-minute job, or it could be a 5-hour job. It really depends on if I get lucky, and that's what it boils down to. And I kind of know what the problem is. I just don't know where the problem is going to be at. So there's no telling. So we shall drive out here and see. Hopefully we can get this done really quick. But from my experience, this could be a very long evening for me. Or afternoon. It's going on 3 o'clock here Eastern. So I checked the numbers before I went on live, and it was like 20-something thousand in the United States. 349 deaths. Hello, Ashley. Welcome. Hello, Estella. Nah, you're not crazy. And what are you doing here, sir? In reference to your title. Sup, bro? Thank you, man. Oh, it said sup. I thought you were saying you were subbing. Well, I appreciate you for subbing. We had about 6 to 7K jump just today only. Okay, well, I mean, I thought it was me. I was like, dang, I hadn't checked the numbers. I've been kind of out of the loop today. We actually had church this morning, so went up to the church, and it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was 7 of us in the whole entire church. But you know, I was hoping. I'm not gonna say I made that recommendation. Wink, wink. I did, but I was hoping that someone would start taking my suggestions and do that. Got some hot info from you. Directly from the inside guy. All right, well, spill the beans. Spill the beans right here. You might as well. As of Friday here in Minnesota, there are 100 confirmed. Wow. Okay, so we are starting to creep up. And look, this is with us being on a voluntary basic quarantine. I mean, basically all of us, are voluntarily quarantining ourselves. We're only going out as needed. And the numbers are going up like that. So what does that tell you after this 14, 15 day quarantine period? If they release everybody back out into the public, what's going to happen? The numbers are just going to skyrocket from there. So be wise, Hello all. We have one in Chesapeake now. You got one we got confirmed one in Portsmouth as of I think it was Thursday. But I've been telling y'all for weeks there were way more cases than we know, because, and I know y'all know this. I know that you guys have good common horse sense, as my granddaddy used to say. So it just is what it is, y'all. This is something that we've never seen before. When did I count as of yesterday, because she's back from traveling abroad. Okay. Question for you guys. Could someone pay you enough right now to get on an airplane? Could someone pay you enough money to get on an airplane now? As of today, here in Maryland, there are 244 confirmed cases. They're coming out of the woodworks. They're going to keep coming out too. The more they test, the more they're going to find, guaranteed. And now, we heard a report yesterday. They were asking people who are veterinarians and non-essential human providers to donate their masks to the healthcare providers. I was like, I don't know who's gonna do that. You know, our government refuses the WHO test. Found out why. Okay, the WHO test that most countries are using to test COVID-19. Really? So why are they doing that or not accepting it? That's interesting. That's news right there. Yes, they are, Miss Grace. As we know, other countries are testing thousands of people a day. It's cheap flights now. Oh yeah, I'm sure you can find a flight for next to nothing now. No flights, cruises, crowds. Now you couldn't even pay me to go to an airport. You couldn't pay me to go to the local airport and go up there and just sit in there. Nope, no thank you. And I'm in a military town too. Oh, no, in the dome. He just clueless. I don't even know what you're talking about as far as New York. I don't have a clue. And Farrell, make sure you don't get yourself in any trouble by, sharing stuff you know. I don't know if they're telling you stuff in confidence or whatnot, but make sure you keep yourself good. Wow, it takes 15 minutes. Wow. Okay. Is that test more expensive? Is the what's that? The World Health Organization? Is the World Health Organization test more expensive? Is that why they're not using it, or is it something else? Mary, what's going on? Mary's chilling. Mary's enjoying her time in the house. I can guarantee that. Oh, have mercy. So the WHO test takes 15 minutes. The doggone test y'all are giving takes 12 plus hours. For you, that test is rather expensive. I don't know. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't see any relief in sight right now. And as far as this stimulus is concerned, I watched an interview a little while ago, right before I left the house. I think it was Andrew Yang, is that his name? That's the one that was running for president. And I kind of liked him because I liked his idea of giving everybody $1,000, $1,200 a month or whatever. I was like, sure, let's do it. Why not? And he's saying the same thing because they like, what do you think about the president administration trying to give everybody $1,000, $1,200? He's like, that's good, but everybody should do that every month. Why not? We're already $20 trillion in debt. What's another $40 trillion? Debt is debt, right? When it comes on a scale of that much. I played this game called Civilizations. I love this game, and they have quotes throughout the game from people in history. And it says that J. Paul Getty actually said this. He's like, if you owe the bank $100, it's your problem. If you owe the bank $100 million, it's the bank's problem. And I was like, man, that's a good doggone quote. That's a great quote. If you had a flu, would give you the positive results 10 to 20% of the time. Oh, okay, I see. So y'all's test is pinpointing corona. The WHO organization test is pinpointing both flu and coronavirus sometimes. So some of the positive that we're getting worldwide might not be positives for the coronavirus. I get it, sir. Well, how did everything go yesterday when you got off the phone with those people? Did anybody go crazy on you? Oh, goodness. So anyway, y'all, question of the day. Could anybody pay you cash money? I'm talking about $1,000. Would you accept $1,000 to go to the airport right now and just sit in the airport for, let's just say, 2 hours? That's the average wait time for a plane, right? Could anybody pay you $1,000 to go sit in the airport for 2 hours just walk around and sit in the airport? I'm curious to know. I want to see how important money is to some folks. Girl said, nope. Couldn't pay me right now. I didn't like doggone the trip we took in December. Had to wait around the airport. I was very uncomfortable then, and we didn't even have a doggone coronavirus. What about $2,000? Could somebody pay y'all $2,000? I mean, that's a lot of cheddar. It's a lot of cheese, y'all. $2,000 to just go to the airport for 2 hours? I think I would not fly, period. Well, Farrah has a lot more information than we do. So, we shall see. So today I'm going to go in these people's house and I'm going to be wearing my mask. I hadn't been wearing them, but I'm going to go ahead and put them on because can't pay me anything. All right, the final offer. Can somebody pay you $10,000 to go sit in the airport? 2 hours, that's all it is, just 2 hours. Go up there, sit in the airport for 2 hours. Ain't nobody in the airports right now, are they? 10 grand. I don't know, 10 grand is pretty doggone a lot of money. That's pretty good right there. I may have to think about that one. Anyone who was not on last night's live, you need to go and watch it. Had such a good time and laughed. Yeah, we had a good time last night. We laughed and laughed and laughed. And that's the way it's like when my children come over. That's the way it's like every single time. I find a way to pick with them and ask them questions to the point where they just answer, and they're answering truthfully, and they just be sounding so ridiculous. I heard it's 7,000 of volunteers to find a vaccine. I'm afraid to even go to the grocery store. Laugh out loud. Okay, let me get this right. You're gonna give me $7 grand to put some doggone investigational buffoonery inside of my body that probably has the coronavirus inside of it, and I got a doggone 100% chance of getting COVID-19? The answer is no. $7,000. They need to be upping that to $17,000. At least you have some money left behind for your family a little bit, you know. $7,000. But you know what? And some folks look at $7,000 like it's a lot of money. You take $7,000. Okay, so let's say you did do that. After they take taxes out of it, what you gonna be left with? $5,500, maybe $6 grand if you're lucky, right? Would rather have a faster test, a more accurate test. Think the slower test is going to keep us behind the curve and kill thousands of people. Yes, Roger, that's why they need volunteers. Yeah, that's exactly why they need volunteers. Yeah, an investigational trial, that's what they call it. Investigational trial. You couldn't pay me. Nope, no thank you. I'm good. They're about to hog tie me and inject me with that. Hog tie me and gag me. Which it might come down to that. But I'm sure some people out there be like, yeah, sure, give it to me. But $7,000 that's just no money, you know. Maybe 30 years ago that was some money. But $7 grand now, I mean, after taxes, let's say you get to keep 6. After you pay off some debts, go to the grocery store, stock up on some stuff, you broke. You are broke. You have nothing left. Nothing. Speaking of broke, that reminds me, I gotta send this paperwork in. I got rear-ended like almost, it'll be 2 years in May. I got a 2-year period of time where I can file this claim. I got all my paperwork right here that I can file, you know, so I can send them so this insurance company can pay me. Cause they offered me a settlement for like $1,300. I'm like, nah, that's not even covering the bills I'm receiving, you know? No, thank you. But you know, anytime you deal with insurance companies, they always gonna act silly and do silly, just the way they do. It just is what it is. Let me see here. Right, my bills were about $7,000 a month. Yeah, a lot of people's bills are that much. You know, that's why I'm trying to understand what the government's trying to do with $1,000. They're gonna send everybody $1,000. Hell, I bet the average household family spent $1,000 just at the grocery store the last 2 weeks. You know, I was watching Prepper Nurse 1 earlier this morning. I didn't get the chance to finish it because it was good. It was a good live he did, and he was talking about this stimulus, and I'm in agreement with him. You know, if you're gonna bail out somebody, bail out the doggone, bail out us, bail out the little guys. You know, how many of you guys are tired of seeing the airlines bailed out, the doggone cruise industry bailed out, the car industry, the bank industry? You know, who's tired of seeing that? And apparently I'm just driving, not even knowing where I'm going, because I have taken like the long way to get where I'm going. It's all good. It's all out here. What's up, Queenie? $7,000 a month for life. They can pass down to my kids one time. Now, if it's $7,000, you know, for the rest of your life, and then it's annuity where you can pass it on, then that might be something to think about right there. All right. Yeah, that might be something to think about. Right, because of the big greed. Me. Hey, Queenie. So yeah, I don't think that's what it is. I think it's probably a one-time payment of $7,000, and I hadn't even heard that. Whoever brought that up, that was the first time I had heard that at all. So I'm not even sure if that's, you know, I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking about, but I've never heard that they was trying to get volunteers for $7,000. Now, is that $7,000 one time, or is that $7,000 for the rest of your life? So that's a huge difference. $7,000 for the rest of your life, $7,000 one time. Hey, you know, it's only life. You know what I'm saying? You only get one. So $7,000 a month for the rest of your life. Let's say you live another 3 or 4 months. Boom, you live like a king or a queen, right? Even though you can't go nowhere. Even though you can't do that. It's crazy out here. The grocery store, I couldn't read that. I need bread. Only 5 people in the store at a time. One time 7,000 trial. Oh, that's what I was figuring. Yeah, I was figuring that. You know, surprisingly, it's really not bad around here where I am. Let me see here. We're rationing food, 1 item each. The food. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Wow, Queenie, that's the way we shop. Well, we shop weekly. I'm trying to say weekly. Queenie, they are rationing here too, but not that bad. If you're risking your life, you should be getting paid for life. Good point. Have to go. All right, thanks for dropping in, Queenie. What area of Texas do you live? So like I said earlier, we actually had church service this morning. It was all one, the preacher, the keyboard player, the drummer, myself, another girl who was running another live, and Jennifer and the dude that opened up, the janitor. 7 people. Normally it's like 400 to 600 in there weekly. It was amazing. I mean, and Pastor Murphy did a really good job with his sermon, even though he didn't have anybody in there. Because, you know, at church, there's a lot of energy. You know, you're preaching and folks, yeah, hallelujah, amen, you know. And he did a real good job, you know, doing it. If we do it again next week, I'll probably set up a website, a YouTube for them, and then stream both on my Facebook channel and on their new YouTube channel. I'll probably set that up for them, because I've only been talking about this kind of stuff for like 7 years, literally. And they tell you, but you know what? Sometimes it takes things like this, national and world, global events, in order to cause people to change, you know. it just is what it is. I saw it was good, sir. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, if I had known I was gonna have to use my stuff to do it, I would have brought my equipment. You guys got whoever saw it, y'all got me actually holding the phone the whole time, and that's a no-no. I have equipment for that kind of stuff. Y'all know I do lives all the time. I've been doing lives for, gosh, probably 6-7 years now. So equipment is not a big deal. I just needed to have known that they needed me to stream. But also, lack of communication. Which brings me to another point, guys. With your families, with your friends right now, keep an open line of communication with everybody. Everybody's, up in arms right now, and everybody's, trying to figure out what's going on and all that good stuff. Make sure you communicate with everybody. It really was a good service, but the cameraman kept going to the drummer. Why is that? Well, the drummer is like the lead vocalist. So, if you had noticed, the drummer was singing when I went to him. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not, but yeah, the pastor wasn't singing when I went to the drummer. The drummer was actually singing. You might not have been able to see it because the glare of the glass, the drums encased in glass, so you might not be able to see him singing, but it was him that was singing. So yeah, that's why we went to the camera shot of the drummer. It's all good though. And see, right now a lot of people need hope. That's why I'm like, the president right now, I think the president is doing a great job with the hand that he's been dealt. Let's just say that it wasn't released on purpose. Let's just say that this just fell into the president's lap. I don't know anybody else, and Jennifer, I talked about this yesterday. She was like, it's probably because of his own bias. It might have been. I don't know any other president in the history that would have closed down flights to China as fast as this president did. Okay? Now, on the other hand, I don't know any other president would have let flights come in with known infected either. I'm just saying. Oh, goodness. Now we have 169 infected from testing only. Something yesterday. I can't see it. So I'm actually almost at my destination. That was actually a faster way to come. Wow. I guess because I was doing more internet driving. So, family, how much longer do you think this is going to last? And Farrell, don't you answer, okay? I saw a report that they now know that virus. What? I saw a report that, oh shoot, some turn. I am so unfamiliar with this area here. And Virginia Beach keeps going on and on down the Pongo area, which is out there. That's like another beach. Really, really richy. They got like multi-million-dollar houses out there. I think we've only been out there maybe like twice. It's like a country resort area if you can imagine something like that. I saw a report that they now know that virus. Okay, it's fast because no one is really out. This C virus can live in the air for 3 days. June or maybe till September. Alright, so we got June. Now I need one answer or the other. I need either June or September. So we just say September. Okay, we got one for September. Anybody else want to chime in and give your opinion about how long this may last? Queenie says she's driving. Well, Queenie, don't you try to text while you're driving. You just drive and listen. That's an order. Oh goodness. So I got another one for June. So we got June and September. So this is March, April, May, June. Y'all think it's literally gonna last 90 days? Y'all think this is still gonna be popular and we'll still be talking about this 90 days from now? Anybody else want to chime in? Anyone else? So I'm going to attempt to take y'all in here with me. I'm going to attempt it. Now, I don't know how successful this is going to be because people are actually at this house. So we shall see. We shall see how this works. But I'm gloving and masking up now. End of the year, December at least, it's going to ring in the food shortage. Well, the food shortage is already here. Yeah, food shortage is already here. I feel like I'm about to rob somebody. Stick up. Give me all your money. Alright, man. I'm going to stay 6 feet away from him. Second wave in 2020 winter. 2 years and then the virus will still be spreading. Unfortunately, Queenie, I think you're right. Unfortunately, I believe Queenie is right. I think we're going to have to figure out how to live with this thing for a while. But yeah, Cowboy, you need to watch those 2 states because they are the testing ground. Could be. You know, I tell y'all what, I'm not going to take y'all in with me on second thoughts because I need to concentrate and focus on what I'm doing. It's so inconvenient to mask up. Yeah, it is. But, you know, it's safe to do so. So I'm gonna end the live now. When I get finished, I will come back in. I'll post in the Facebook group that I'm going to go live, and I'll come back in, and then we can just drive home. I'll tell you guys, you know, what happened. Tell y'all about the problem that I had, that I repaired. And like I said, this one could be a 5-minute job. It could be a 5-hour job. So I don't really know. And because of that, I'm going to be wise and let you guys go and talk to y'all when I get back in the truck, okay? Sometimes you gotta be wise. Y'all do know that, right? And plus, I don't need to be trying to talk to you guys and talk to them at the same time. Troubleshoot all at the same time. It'd be different if I was going to hit by my, you know, and wasn't nobody here. Because then I'd be able to kind of keep my distance from them. So yeah, I think that's the wisest thing for me to do right now. And at this point in time, we have to be safe. Safety first mindset. 3 years before we get back to normal. I can see that. Alright, so y'all be good. I will catch y'all on the next one, which hopefully won't be long from now. So I'll see y'all, okay? Take care.